Hi, X203. For this video, we're going to be looking through partial orders. So we have this relation, which is just the subset, and we want to see if this subset relation is a partial order on the power set of some set S. And to figure that out, we're going to look at our definition of a partial order, and we're going to see, well, a partial order is just a relation that's reflexive, antisymmetric, and transitive. So let's look at each of those. Is the subset relation reflexive? Well, yeah, we know from our definition of a subset that if I've got a set A is a subset of itself, because every element in A is also an element in A, which makes this a reflexive relation. Is it antisymmetric? Well, let's see. If A relates to B, or in other words, A is a subset of B, and if B is a subset of A, does that mean that A and B are the same set? And yes, it does. This is a property that we've used a lot before for some of our subset proofs. So this property makes it so that this subset relation is antisymmetric. And then finally, for transitive, we want to see, well, if A relates to B and B relates to C, then A should relate to C. So let's see if we can prove that. We're going to assume that A is a subset of B and B is a subset of C. And we're saying that A, B, and C are all sets in the power set of S. And then let's use our normal flow for proving a subset. So we're going to say, well, let X be just an element of A. And then let's see if we can prove that X is also an element of C. So we've got X as an element of A, and since we already know that A is a subset of B, well, every element in A also has to be an element of B, which means that X has to be an element of B. And we can use that same reasoning now with B being a subset of C. So since B is a subset of C, every element of B is an element of C, which includes X. And that means that X is an element of C. So because we just took any arbitrary element of A and showed that it was also an element of C, that means that A is a subset of C. And so we started with assuming A is a subset of B and B is a subset of C, and we showed that A had to be a subset of C, or in other words, A relates to C. So that means that this is transitive. So we've got reflexive, we've got antisymmetric, and we've got transitive for this subset relation. That means it's a partial order on this power set.